Here are my official FCS playoff predictions. The bracket is here. It is a behemoth 24-team tournament, so let's just get into it. In terms of the first round results, it's mostly chalk for me, but I do think we'll get a spirited effort from the Ivy League schools, their first year in the tournament, so I think one of them pulls it off. Could be Harvard against Villanova. North Dakota, I think, beats a Tennessee Tech squad that really was not tested too much during the regular season. I think South Dakota State could be in trouble against New Hampshire because of the quarterback situation going on there. Drake over South Dakota, I kind of liked a little bit, but I did see that Drake lost by South Dakota by quite a bit earlier in the year, so South Dakota is probably going to be fine there, but just keep an eye on that one. Also, obviously, the 16 seed matchup could go either way. That's kind of the whole point of that one, but I rocked with Southeastern Louisiana. As far as second round results, though, I'm comfortable saying North Dakota State, UC Davis advanced, Tarleton State shouldn't have problems. I think Lehigh wins another one and continues their magical undefeated season. It's been a really cool storyline to happen in the FCS, a transcendent year for that program. Montana should take care of business. I can virtually guarantee they will advance at least to this round, just looking at the matchups and how they pan out. And I do think South Dakota pulls off the upset versus Mercer. I'm thinking back to that game where Mercer should have lost to UC Davis, but they didn't count it because of the lightning delays, and honestly, that factored into my pick. Abilene Christian, I think, gets it done again and beats Stephen F. Austin. If I remember correctly, they literally beat them earlier in the year. So just go and do it again. They get a matchup versus Montana State. For the Final Four, I think it's the top 4 seeds. It's been a while since that didn't happen. I think Montana State wins the rematch versus Montana. And then North Dakota State, Tarleton State is really interesting. Tim Polasek just signed the massive extension, but North Dakota State wasn't exactly immune to an upset this year. And Tarleton State has had a lot of stuff that I've really liked. So I actually think they pull off the stunner. This would be one of the biggest upsets in the FCS playoffs in a long time. And then I think Montana State wins the national championship under Brent Vegan. Vegan, a candidate for a lot of jobs out there, but I think he goes out on top with the Bobcats winning the national championship in the FCS. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of my bracket predictions?